Well, we're back from our big Alaska cruise, our Alaska trip, and it was definitely a bucket list trip. Really one that we'll remember for a long time, probably forever. 11 nights heading through Alaska and the glaciers. That was amazing. But we did pick up some items along the way on that trip. And I'd like to show you guys today some of the stuff we picked up. Most of it we had to pay for, but there was a few things we got for free. So on the trip up, we went to the Giants game there at Oracle Park. It was May 3rd. So it was May 4th, Star Wars weekend. May the 4th be with you. So the theme for that whole weekend was Star Wars. So they passed out at the door. They passed out these bucket hats, and it has San Francisco logo. San Francisco, it says the Giants on there, and it's got some Star Wars characters. It's got Chewbacca, and I see Yoda, and a couple other Star Wars symbols. But that was pretty cool. So everybody got one of those when you went in. We didn't think we'd really need to use these too much because it was supposed to be like a cold day, and actually. When we got there, it was windy, and one of my sons didn't listen to me and didn't wear a hoodie or sweatshirt, so we got him a nice Giants hoodie there, a Nike one. It was pretty nice and not cheap, but nice. And that he gave that to me after the game because he's not a big sports fan. So I got me a new sweatshirt there. But once we got to our seats there at the Giants game, it was hot. The sun was just beating on us, so we ended up wearing these. We all put these bucket hats to good use, and most of the stadium seemed to be doing that. Anybody who wasn't wearing a hat was wearing one of these, so that was pretty neat. Oh, also in San Francisco, we picked up a foul ball. So I guess I say we, but it was actually my wife. So what happened was Lamonte Wade was up to bat. Hits a foul ball, and it looks like it's coming right at me, right? So I'm like, okay, here's my chance. It's gonna hurt my hand. I didn't bring a glove, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. So I get up and I jump, and it's right over my hand, and probably a foot or two over my hand. I was, dang it! And I look back, and it hit the seats right behind us. There was 4 ladies sitting right behind us, but 2 of them had gone to the restroom or something. So there was 2 vacant seats. Hit right on one of those vacant seats, rolled down, and went right under one of my son's chairs. So I'm yelling at him, hey, the ball's under you. It's right under you. And he's like, what? Because he wasn't really paying attention to that foul ball there. So my wife went and grabbed it and tucked it between her legs and was like, I got it. So it was really neat. The guy in front of her almost grabbed it from her. So it was kind of cool that we got it. And I've never got a foul ball at a major league game. I've got it at minor leagues, but never at a major league game. So we'll definitely treasure that and keep that. Especially the Giant hitter actually hit it, so that was really cool. So our first stop was Ketchikan. So there we went. The biggest thing that I wanted to do there in Ketchikan, after hearing Leg Life and the channel Leg Life and Adam and Sherry from Leg Life, is to go to Woodlands, which is a clothing store there in Ketchikan. And we picked up quite a bit of stuff there. Our bill was pretty high, but the biggest thing I wanted to get there was the Cache Creek beard oil. I mistakenly shaved my beard right before the Alaskan trip, so I'm not going to be able to use this until my beard gets a little bigger. But it's coming back. But anyways, Cache Creek beard oil. This is Adam Legg actually makes this and sells this actual brand, or the scent, called Woodlands. He sells it there at the Woodlands shop in Ketchikan. So I definitely wanted to pick some of this up. It's like exclusive to that store. And it's really neat. And he's a really great guy. They have a really great channel. We got to meet them last year. We went on the Discovery Princess cruise. We got to eat dinner with them. And I definitely wanted to pick some of this stuff up. And so I'm so glad I did. But we bought a bunch of stuff there. So I wanted to get an Alaskan hat, and what better place to get it than at Woodlands. So this one here says Ketchikan there. It's got the mountains there. It's nice colors, the gray and the black. I'll be wearing this quite a bit, so I was happy I picked this one up. What else? We got shirts. So I got a couple shirts myself. And the owner there at Woodlands, she actually does all the graphic design there. So all this is original that she made. And so it's really cool. So like this one right here is zero bucks given, $0 there, and then on the back, buck around and find out. And it's got a nice little design there, so definitely fits Alaska. And that was one I picked up, and then I picked up one more. This one, I really like this this octopus design that she had there. Saltwater spirit, and it's just got a bigger version of it on the back. I like that blue color, and that octopus looks really neat. So I'm excited about that one. And then my wife got a couple herself. She got this light green one with the bear and the sunglasses there. You can see the trees there and the mountains in the sunglasses. Kind of a cool idea. And then the last one she got, it's a nice blue color. It said Woodlands there, the design for the Woodlands logo, and then it's got the Alaska scene there, which is really neat. So we ended up buying a few more things there. Let's see, we bought stickers. So since she does all that graphic design, I had to get some more stuff that shows that artwork. So I got this one here is like a camera with the eagle there. So I got basically everything for Alaska and America there. I like that one. This is again that octopus. So these are all stickers here. They were like $5 each, I think. So he has that octopus design that I like. And there's that bear again. It's like a holographic kind of one. Here's that buck around and find out. Another sticker there for that. And a local legend, the Sasquatch. So I got that one too. So yeah, that was a really neat store. We got to talk to not the owner wasn't there, but the lady that was working there. She was really nice, and she knew of the legs and the Leg Life channel. And she was saying she gets to meet them next month because they're going to be going. I think it's because they're going through there on a cruise. So she was excited because she said that everybody that goes in there that talks about the legs say that they're great people, and so she really wants to meet them. So that was cool. When we got back on the ship, I think it was Ketchikan, we got to meet Libby Riddles, who is the first woman to win the Alaskan Iditarod. So that was pretty cool to meet her, and we got a book that she wrote, and it's weird that it's about a cat, but it's the dog yard cat, and the cat's name is Danger, and we got her to actually she signed it right here to the family there, so that was pretty cool. There she is with her dogs. So I'm excited to read this to the grandkids, and it was really cool hearing her talk and doing her little speech about the race that she actually won, and she went through so many obstacles through that stretch. It is crazy that she made it out the other side and actually made it victorious on the other end there. In Ketchikan, we also the wife picked up some Pandora charms. So it's a tradition for her to get Pandora charms at some of the stops we go, or when we're cruising, I guess. She gets one, so she has a bracelet where she has all of her charms on there. So she got a few Alaska ones. For Glacier Bay, we did get something free. When we went to the Glacier Bay, they gave us this a map of Glacier Bay, and it's a really neat map. It was really cool, showing all the stops we went on. It was really detailed on some of the information there, and it was cool because one of the talks we saw. We went and saw a park ranger on Glacier Bay Day, and he talked about maps. And I thought it was going to be you think if they announced it was going to be about maps, it was probably pretty boring. Not many people would show up. But it ended up being very interesting. And he actually talked about this map, and he talked about the guy that actually created this map. He also the guy that created this map was the one that created the New York subway system map, and you're talking about the history of maps and how they come up with the different maps, and that is, it was just a really neat speech that he had. I put a little clip of it in the vlog that day, but man, it was really neat, very interesting, and my boys really liked it too. So that was pretty cool. Next up is Victoria. We ended up, I didn't really include any of the Victoria film or footage in the vlog because didn't really go into the town, so it wasn't much to it. But we did get off the ship and we went right there at the port, and they had some local people set up their little shops there. And we've had our eye on a specific cutting board for a while now. We saw it in originally we saw it in Catalina Island on a trip to Catalina Island, and we didn't get it. And then we went back to Catalina Island about a year later, hoping to get it. Didn't get it because they were sold out, or they didn't carry that anymore. So when we saw it there in Victoria, we had to pick it up. So it was a local lady makes it. It was Harkwood Design. It's her brand there, and she actually makes these cutting boards, and we just think they're so gorgeous. But it has, like, you know, the waves going up in resin and just going right onto the sand there. I don't think we'll use it as a cutting board. It's definitely going to be a display piece, but it's so neat. And she actually stamped it on the back there for us, so we remembered, you know, where we got it and who made it for us. So that was really neat. So finally, after like a year searching for this thing, we finally got us our little cutting board. So we were excited about that. And one thing I always get on the first time I go on that ship, I have to pick up a model of the ship. So we've been on 5, well, this will be our 6th. It's our 6th ship. We've been on several different cruises, probably 14, I think, cruises. But this will be our 6th ship, so I definitely had to pick that up. And luckily, they did have them in stock. So I got the Ruby Princess model. Pretty neat there. Yeah, it says Ruby Princess there. I've been keeping them all on the mantle right now. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with them, but yeah, that was pretty neat. I think they're about 40 bucks, 50 bucks, something. But I get them every time. And then I was walking by, I think it was the photo studio, and they had some coffee mugs out, and they're 25 bucks, but they're just so cool. I had to get it, and it's a coffee mug of the trip, basically. So it says, you know, it's got the Alaska here. It says Alaska on it, and it's got the actual, like, every stop that we made on this trip. It has it mapped out there, and then it has, you know, it has Ruby Princess. Then on this side, it actually has Alaska by Princess and the 11-day inside passage, May 4th to May 15th, 2025. So it actually has the dates and everything. So that's really good to remember this trip and, again, have this coffee mug. Another one I'm probably not going to use, so it's just a display piece, but neat to have, little keepsaver there. So that's pretty cool. Well, I think that wraps up our haul, our Alaskan haul. That's about all we got, but we definitely got a ton of memories, and we'll definitely be putting a lot of the stuff that we got from Alaska to good use. And I'll talk to you later.